Bulginaka, do you know that cybercrime is becoming a growing problem in Fiji?
Cybercrime is defined as a crime in which a computer is the object of the crime, such as hacking and spamming.
Cybercrime is also cyberbullying and using fake profiles to cause panic and spreading false news.
If you're involved in this or know anyone who's committing these crimes, report them immediately.
I'm Polly.
And I'm Peter.
We host the Traffic Jam Show on City FM.
From 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. every weekday.
Do the right thing.
Kanavandaka, Fiji. In this bulletin, parents urged to behave responsibly. Ministry works on recovering outstanding rates. And unscrupulous traders under close watch.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Edwin Nunn.
The Ministry of Health has stopped the national futsal team from returning home amidst concerns the team has been exposed to measles after playing Tonga. The Fiji side, which was taking part in the Oceania Championships in New Caledonia, was informed there are fears the players and officials may have come into contact with people who may be infected with measles. The team has been told that it may take 2 weeks for the side to get full clearance to jet back home. Head of Delegation and Fiji Football Association Vice President Jiten Reddy says so far there have been no signs of anyone within the Fiji team having contracted the disease. He says while it could be a long wait, they are working with authorities to ensure all players and officials are safe. Children caught up in parental disputes are at risk of emotional and behavioral difficulties that also lead to loss of lives. Acting Police Commissioner Rusiate Tundravu is urging parents to sort out their differences in a responsible manner after a 26-year-old man allegedly killed his 4-month-old daughter. Kelly Vadala reports.
Parental disputes that get out of hand sometimes distract police from their core duties.
Unnecessary deployment of our resources to things that can be managed by other people. Unfortunate that our young ones, our children, babies have been the result of some of the actions being taken by their parents. But it could have been stopped if we are careful enough, if we do our part.
Minister for Women and Children, Merisini Vuniwanga, is calling on parents to be responsible adults.
A lot of times it's emotional trauma that children who witness domestic violence, they live throughout their lives. Again, it's a call out to us as adults to be responsible partners, to be more responsible in the way that we deal with each other.
The acting police commissioner adds parents should reason among themselves rather than having children become victims of violence.
We will do what we can, and we are just requesting members of the public, parents, guardians, try and talk things out.
Meanwhile, the father of the 4-month-old had allegedly returned home heavily intoxicated and was refused entry into their home by his wife. The man is then alleged to have thrown a concrete block at his wife, which instead hit the baby. Kelly Vadala, FBC News.
The local government ministry is working on a system to recover the millions of dollars in outstanding rates owed to various municipal councils around Fiji. Minister Premila Kumar confirms around $33 million in rates is still owed to 13 municipal councils accumulated over the years. Kumar says she is disappointed with the figure, however, has assured they will work on recovering the dues. Ratepayers have time until December 31st to pay up.
What each and every municipal council at this stage they're doing is profiling each ratepayer. In other words, they're looking at things like the name of the ratepayer, the TIN number, is their house rented out, and why they are not paying. Is it because the matter is with the public trustee? Is it because there is a dispute? Is it because there is unemployment problem in the household? So we're trying to understand each ratepayer.
83 Fijians have found employment in Australia through the Pacific Labour Scheme. The Pacific Labour Scheme, a program similar to the Seasonal Worker Scheme, has broadened the areas of work for Fijians into the meat industry, hospitality and aged care. There are also demands for workers in forestry and seafaring. Australian High Commissioner to Fiji, John Feeks, has highlighted that numbers being recruited are quite large, and this is a positive sign for Fiji and Australia relations. Feeks says the Pacific Labour Scheme has been going well and will soon have recruited over 100 Fijian workers.
Fijian workers are the most highly sought out. very, very diligent, hard-working. They get on with Australians. I think we share a lot in common. They make a huge contribution to the sporting teams in the communities that they work. And we think by next week we'll hit 100 Fijians.
About 40 Fijians are diagnosed with prostate cancer every year, with the month of November being dedicated to raising awareness on prostate cancer. Minister for Health and Medical Services, Dr. Ifiremi Wangainambete, says men need to attend regular checkups at their nearest health clinics. Dr. Wangainambete says as men get older, the likelihood of getting prostate cancer also increases. He says Fiji is fortunate to have 2 urologists to look after prostate cancer. The Health Ministry says prostate cancer is a real problem.
The youngest who died of the disease is 51, and I hear that he died about a month ago. There's a lot of us in this room who are about 51. So you can imagine the implications of somebody dying at 51 and 60. One of the things that I want to share about prostate cancer and the fact that the morbidity and the mortality of prostate cancer is as same as breast cancer. It takes away the man's life, or the quality of a man's life, at the time when he can offer the best to his family, to the community, and to the nation. And that's why we need to have a lot of advocacy and a lot of awareness around prostate cancer.
With fuel prices now being reviewed monthly instead of quarterly, the Fijian Competition and Consumer Commission will continue to keep an eye on unscrupulous traders. Acting Chief Executive Senika Vikachiuta says during the last price review, infringement notices were issued to 5 traders, while 2 were warned of prosecution for not having changed their prices on time. She says further action will be taken against these 2 traders. Meanwhile, Chiuta says for this month's price change, a team is already conducting inspections.
FCCC is actually working with the stakeholders in making those necessary changes. However, another few days' time, we will do another inspection. Should we see any breaches, then we'll definitely take them to task.
The National Fire Authority has responded to 96 structural fires so far this year. Chief Fire Officer Ngionilau Modeitai says electrical faults top the list of causes. Modeitai adds many of these incidents occurred in the Western Division.
In terms of division, there were 39 structural fires that happened in the Central Division and 47 that happened in the West, and 2 happened at the Northern Division.
Na wai ni matenganga ni bebanga matini taki errere maki. Waku iko tani mai na wai nganga ni bebanga matini taki. Menta dobata kavoluta kamorusa. Bola, wayawa apini sararane. Wayawa malika patelagana. Na makikira o ena mataka bo. Di boy tiri kali minute me ono kina tini na bimataka. Moni tiki na bo rombuka. Bola FM namba 2 na sere. Na sese ni recho namba 2 eviti.
Welcome back. Jerry Tuwai has won the World Rugby Men's 7th Player of the Year award. The final 24 horses for the 2019 Melbourne Cup have been named, and Caulfield Cup winner Murder Glace, who is currently favourite, has been drawn in Barrier 2. Nearly half the field, which is 11 out of the final 24, are overseas trained gallopers. Top Australian trainer Chris Waller will try to win the cup for the first time with youngster and Finch. Grant's betting house general manager Vijendra Sundar says they are ready to roll.
Looking at the field, it's most of the horses are from overseas, so the chances of overseas horses to win this Melbourne Cup.
Women in sports are getting more recognition each day, and the Fiji Touch Association does not want to lag behind. Hence, this year they've included 5 women's touch rugby teams for the first time in their tournament that was played at St. Marcelin Primary School in Suva. These women need all the exposure they can get to sharpen their skills and move up to the next level now that they have the backing of the Fiji Touch Association.
The women's probably later on will introduce the younger the age categories from under 17, 16, 18 and upwards. So from that we hope that we get some recognition of the sports and also some sponsors to help us around the sports so we can from the games.
Despite Fiji finishing in 5th place at the 2019 OFC Futsal Championship, coach Mira Sahib says he is proud of the boys. Canelo Alvarez has recorded his 36th technical knockout win after he defeated Sergey yesterday. Sergey Kovalev looked tired in the 11th round as expected fell down as 46 seconds remained for the 11th round to finish. Canelo remains the WBO light heavyweight champion and is now a 4-division world champion. It may have taken a little longer than Canelo expected, with the fight getting a late start, but the 29-year-old warmed up at just the right time to make history as the 25th fighter to hold world titles in 4 weight divisions and the second to win world titles as both a welterweight and light heavyweight. Cloudy conditions and afternoon showers are forecast for the group today. And that is your FBC Morning News. Remember to join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. That's it from me for now. Have a good morning.
क्या आपको पता है कि 2018 में 1634 ड्रग और सब्सटेंस अब्यूज के केसेस पीजी के स्कूल्स में पाए गए थे।
ड्रग अब्यूज हमारे देश में युवा पीढ़ी पर बुरा असर कर रहा है। इसको रोकना हम सबकी जिम्मेदारी है।
आपके बच्चे कब क्या कर रहे हैं ये जानना जरूरी है। रिपोर्ट ड्रग अब्यूज।
हाय, मैं हूँ आशना
एंड मैं हूँ जियाद।
पीजी का बेस्ट ब्रेकफास्ट शो सुनिए वीकलीज 5:45 to 10 AM।
मिर्ची FM पर सुनो बेहाल ब्रेकफास्ट एंड रहो हमेशा बेहाल।